Hello and welcome to another Modern Toy Fair review. Today I am taking a look at the Marvel Legends Retro Cel Shaded Spider-Man. Now before anyone asks, I did not get this from Walmart. I do have one pre-ordered through Walmart. However, I ordered two from AngelGroveCollectibles in Australia. They do ship to the States, so they were already shipping theirs. And you know, with Walmart, it's always a 50-50 shot if they're actually going to come through or if they're going to destroy your pre-order. Even if they do ship it. So if last I checked, they did have some in stock. So if you want to check them out, I will put a link in the description. But let me know in the comments below if you've ordered from Angel Grove, if you are waiting for your pre-order from Walmart, if you're even able to get through Walmart, because I know that day was pretty stressful for everybody. And of course, if you end up enjoying this video, make sure to like and subscribe, and stay tuned to the very end of the video to see the pictures I take of all the figures I review. But that's enough chitter chatter. Let's go ahead and get at her. Alright, let's take a look at how Spidey turned out. So first, the eyes are actually molded around with the black rim, which is really nice. I like how that turned out. It definitely looks a lot like the animated series. You've got all the black webs over that bright red on the rest of his head, going across the top and to the back. It did a great job. Doesn't look like there's a lot of paint app issues, which is nice. It does go obviously through the rest of the costume with the black spider in the center. Then you have it all in the arms, and of course you have the self shading, which is really what makes this figure stand out. So you've got some definition paint in there with like his pecs and his abs and his sides. It looks really nice, especially with that like dark blue against the light blue. I really like how that turned out. And then down the arms, you see the arm itself doesn't have that normal cut. Like it usually has that U shape, right? This one's more flat. They also pinless joints, which is nice. So if you notice though, the underarm is that, darker color, and it ends at the shoulder where it goes back to the light. It took me a minute because I was like, why is that? But if you look where it goes from his pec to his armpit to the arm, it lines up perfectly. So I see why they didn't want to add any of that to the underarm, or I guess technically his armpit. So yeah, it's kind of a nice touch. You get down to his belt with all the webs, and then down to his legs, you have some of those dark blue cel-shaded details on the left side of each leg, even down on the calves and the shin, and the webs go throughout the boot with the red. It looks really nice. Bottom of the shoes, nothing special. Go to the back, you have the logo on his back that has a nice little black comic book line going through it, which is a really cool touch. It kind of reminds me of more of like a NECA type of thing. They did, man, I guess he's got a firm butt, but they really didn't give him a whole lot as far as packing wise. Poor Spidey. Yeah, then more of that blue and the red and the webs. So I think he turned out really, really good. I'm actually kind of surprised. On to articulation. So this Spidey does have the hinge joint, which is nice because it gives him a lot more range as far as the forward and backward. So you can have him looking all the way forward, so if he's like crawling on the walls, and then all the way down if he's just looking downward, and then his head spins all the way around, has a little bit of tilt. The arms go up just a little bit past 90. They do swivel all the way around. You have the butterfly joint, which has quite a bit of range. The bicep swivel, double jointed pinless elbows. And there we go to about there. And of course you have the hinge at the wrist, forward and back, and spins all the way around. The midsection here does have a cut plus the normal articulation, so you can get a lot more range forward and back, like so. See there, and then it also opens you up to being able to swivel, which gives you a lot of options for posing that the normal hinge didn't. Now, so it's more like the newer Spider-Man. And then leg goes out, not quite to 90, goes forward a little over 90, back not much at all. You do have double jointed pinless knees, and the ankle pivot forward, back, side to side, twists every which way. You have the thigh swivel, which does break up the paint. Same thing with the boot swivel as well. But I really don't think you're going to have any problems getting this Spider-Man figure into any Spidey pose that you are trying to hit. He is very well articulated. You just have to kind of find that center of balance with him, which you can see, there we go. Now let's take a look at some of his accessories. So you do have a pair of the wall crawling hands with the fingers sprawled out and the tips kind of bent. You do have the thwipping hands, which you get a pair of those. And then you do get these web effects, which we've gotten before, but these ones are kind of painted more like a matte white, which looks really good. You get a large one, and then you also get the smaller one. And the details really pop with this versus like the other ones, they're kind of more like translucent. On to a size comparison, so you've got Spidey with the new NECA TMNT Comic Adventure Slash. He's a little bit taller than him. And then we have the Mafex Rebirth Batman custom that I have, which is a little bit taller than Spidey, which is surprising, because Mafex usually scale a little smaller. Then we do have him with Marvel Legends Happy Hogan, good old Jon Favreau, and the G.I. Joe Classified Pimp Daddy Destro. He is shorter than both of those, which is a little concerning, considering I'm pretty sure the animated series one was a little beefier. He wasn't small. And then, of course, we have the Marvel Legends Build-A-Figure Armadillo, who just towers over everybody and looks fantastic. So they scale really well together as well. All right, and last up we have the box art. So I love me some of these retro cards. They look fantastic. You got the figure in the bubble here for all the accessories, the animated series Spidey here, and you notice the cel shading matches up with the artwork, which is fantastic. You've got the logos at the top. You've got the warning down the bottom, don't put this in your mouth and choke on it. Flip it around, you have even more of that beautiful artwork. You've got the instructions on how to use the figure. You've got the little bio for him. More don't choke on this. Some legal stuff, barcode, all that fun jazz. I love these, and I really hope that this line thrives and continues. Okay, so overall, I am really happy with how this turned out. If you're a fan of the channel, you know I'm not a huge Marvel Legends guy. I pick up a couple here and there. The retro card stuff always gets me. But, you know, I wanted to get an extra one of these so I could take it out of the box to review it. And, man, the cel shading looks so good, and it really is making me consider getting the X-Men figures. But at the same time, they don't come in the retro cards. They come in those little VHS boxes, so I'm like, no, I don't need them. Don't do it. It's a trap. So we'll have to wait and see how that goes for me. But yeah, let me know in the comments below what you thought, if this, you know, pushed you over the fence one way or the other. And of course, if you enjoyed this video, make sure to like and subscribe. And if you want to see the pictures I took of Spider-Man, stick around for the end of the video here. And at the very end of the video, there'll be a lovely little button for you to click to go and see the Let's Pose episode I did for this figure, where I kind of show a little bit of a tutorial on how to get him into different poses for anyone who may need a little, you know, help in that department. And of course, you can follow us on Instagram, Twitter, and TikTok at Modern Toy Fair. But that's gonna be it for this video. Hopefully we'll see you next week. Same toy time, same Toy Fair channel. Thank you for watching.